guys, it is I, Tigele, your big sister Sky, and this is the Sky vlog. So I'm gonna give you advice on the questions that you guys sent in, and yes, I hope you take it. I think right now the best thing you can do is be very honest about it. It's best to tell her now before things go any further, because that could ruin your relationship completely with your best friend. I think it's important to let her know that you really do like him, and you're also very concerned about how she's gonna feel about it and whether she's gonna be comfortable. But also just let her know that you really like him and you'd really like the chance to see him with her blessing, and hopefully she should be okay with it. Just make sure you don't bring her in between any drama you two might have, because that's probably what she's afraid of. Okay, I think the fact that you guys are feeling uncomfortable with each other after having sex probably means that you might have gone into it a little bit too soon. But you know, it's done now, and you need to remember that sex is a huge responsibility, and you need to have many conversations before that, and you need to make sure everybody knows what makes them uncomfortable, the possible, you know, repercussions. I think that right now it's best to just ask him out. Since you can't talk to him on the phone, just ask him out at a very neutral place. Go for an ice cream date, have a conversation about that night, make sure everybody's feeling okay, nobody's feeling used or violated, and then take it from there. Maybe he's just as afraid as you are because he thinks you used him. So let's not jump to conclusions before we actually have a conversation. Okay, you know what? When I was 13, I did not care about boys at all either. It took me a very long time until my late teens to have any interest in dating. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You know, the world is a huge place that can accommodate all types of individuals, and your identity doesn't have to be wrapped in having a boyfriend. If it doesn't happen, that's completely okay. And if it does happen, that's completely okay. All that matters is you should be in control of your own life. So don't let your friends or anybody else make you feel like you're weird because you don't have a boyfriend. We put a lot of importance in having a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and sometimes it's not that important. It's actually really great for young women to maybe focus on their goals, their career, their school. So yeah, you'll be absolutely fine. If it doesn't happen today or tomorrow or ever, you don't need to stress about it. The world doesn't revolve around boys. If you're still feeling a little bit confused, I think you should definitely listen to your intuition. I mean, clearly you like him and he likes you, but the thing that matters most if you're going to go into a relationship is the fact that you're very comfortable and you 100% want to be in it, because you might end up very unhappy, or you might end up making him unhappy, or you might end up sending mixed signals. If he really likes you, he should understand when you tell him that maybe you want to take it a little bit slow, you want to get to know him a little bit more, and then you can see where things go from there. You know, you're not going anywhere anytime soon, so it's okay to just take it slow, get to know him a little bit more, get to know yourself, and everything should be okay. I have two answers to this question. The first was, if your family doesn't trust you because of something you did, then I think the best thing for you to do is make sure you've gotten your apologies out. You acknowledge what you've done wrong. Let them know you understand the consequences of your actions, and you know you're gonna make them very proud, and you're never gonna do it again. And then obviously from there, a process of regaining their trust starts, and it might take a very long time, but you know, trust from your family is priceless. The second one is, if they don't trust you and you haven't done anything for them to mistrust you, I think you should also try and see it from their perspective. Sometimes family is very overprotective, so you need to talk to them and let them know if you're gonna grow into an adult who's, you know, a self-determining, independent adult. They need to give you a little bit of freedom, and they should trust that they've raised you well enough that, you know, you're not gonna do anything that's gonna disappoint them, or that's gonna embarrass them, or that's gonna put you in danger. Good luck. Hi, Hi baby girl, first of all, let me let you know that there's no normal girl. Just because you dress like a tomboy, that doesn't make you any less normal than somebody who prefers skirts and the color pink. If you do want to switch up your style, it's completely up to you. You shouldn't even be thinking about what other people think about what you wear. And actually, a lot of people will respond to it very positively because it's very, very brave to actually just go out there and dress however you want and not care what other people think. And bravery is a very contagious thing. So, you know, somebody might see you and be like, wow, somebody, you know, switched up their style a little bit, and that's actually kind of cute, and maybe I should try and do it because I've been so afraid about what other people think. So I think you should go for it. Whatever you want to do, do it. So thank you guys so much for watching the Sky vlog. Please do send in any questions that you have. I love answering them. You can actually leave questions in the comments below, and I will see you next week.